What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sabotage, and how many times do you have some sort of challenge in front of you and you're like, how the fuck am I gonna get through this? Like, what am I gonna do? But because time always moves forward, you know, things just happen. You find a way, you scrape by, you get that 51%, but you found a way. And after going through all that, if somebody asked you, would you be able to do that again? You'd probably say yeah, because you literally just saw yourself do it. You now have the belief. Now imagine if you had that same belief or even a stronger one at the beginning. Wouldn't that make you unstoppable? If you just believed in yourself from the get-go, you would be so efficient. And here's the thing, you're only gonna do what you think you can do. So if you have really shitty low beliefs for yourself, obviously you're gonna live a really shitty life. You're basically cheating yourself out of your potential. Any potential that you have, you're basically saying, nah, I can't do it, fuck that shit. You're putting a cap on yourself for no reason. Think about it this way, if you go into something and you're like, nah, I can't do it, you're gonna half-ass it, you're gonna quarter-ass it, and obviously you're not gonna get the results that you want. You're probably gonna be fucking shit because you're not giving it your all. I think that we can all agree that most people don't give themselves enough credit. They don't actually believe in themselves enough. And it really comes down to two reasons. First of all, it's your upbringing, like your family, the people that you grew up with, like your siblings and shit, but then also the teachers that you had and the people you had in your classes. Particularly in elementary school, I feel like the teachers tried to prophesize, where we would end up. That person's doing good in the first grade, so that person is destined for success. Meanwhile, that kid is not doing good right now, so he's obviously gonna be a failure, a homeless piece of shit somewhere. These teachers acted like the 1st to 5th grade was the be-all end-all of all things. Like if you failed then, oh hell nah, you're not going anywhere, bro. And obviously most kids are gonna believe them because they're the teacher, they know everything, right? And the second reason is fear. Fear that we're gonna go out there and embarrass ourselves because we care way too much about what other people think. What does he think about me? What do they think about me? Shut the fuck up. Before you say, nah, I can't do this, how about you actually go out there and try? How about you give it a shot first? Motherfuckers really love to overcomplicate in here for no fucking reason. They'll think of every single way that things are gonna go wrong, and they just psych themselves out. The more time you give yourself to think, the more time you have to think about all the reasons that things are gonna go wrong, that things aren't gonna go your way. How about instead of being a goofy, you actually go out there and do it? Instead of sitting with your book here trying to solve an equation, shut the fuck up. We're never really focused on anything. And because most of us are never really focused, part of our mind is just somewhere else, we never really get to see our full effort. We're always just giving shit like 50%, 60%. We never get to see that 100%. Now, if you actually believe in yourself, you believe that you deserve something, believe that you can do something, that demon in you is gonna come out, that 100%, flow demon is gonna come out of you, and you're gonna be able to just really get in the zone. And one thing that people do that really fucks them over is that they put failure on a pedestal. You ever hear YouTubers just talk about like the hate comments and how that if they had like 100 positive comments, they really just focus on that one negative comment? I think that we're all really wired that way. We could have 100 good moments in the day, but we're gonna focus on that one bad experience. If you had 100 like social interactions and 99 of them were like fucking perfect and amazing, but you had one terrible one where you're just like confused or you're stuttering or some shit, you're gonna convince yourself that you have social anxiety. Our lives are really determined by the lens we see the world with. If we choose to focus on the negative shit, we're gonna convince ourselves that our life is garbage, and that's the recipe to a miserable life. So instead of clouding your mind with all the L's, let's focus on the W's, let's focus on the wins, because that's how you're gonna believe in yourself. And now let's talk about belief and inevitability. Inevitability is what I want this channel to represent. Because I believe in myself, because I'm working consistently, because I don't want to give up, I'm gonna keep on going, and this channel is gonna grow accordingly. I want to show people that if you trust yourself and you keep on going, your success is inevitable. And if you think about it logically here, if you're patient and you just keep on going and you take every failure as a lesson, how can you not accomplish what you want? And the last thing I want to leave you with here is that you have a choice. You can choose your beliefs, and your beliefs can either shackle you or free you. Shout out to the Matrix. And that's really all I wanted to say. If you made it this far, you was a motherfucking GOAT, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Going.